Yeah guys, I've assembled this East Oak deck box yesterday in only 30 minutes alone, so it's super easy. By the way, it's actually super lightweight. You don't have to be worried about the weight of the parts, and there's almost nothing to screw. Most of the parts just fit straight directly into each other. The only tool which you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Everything else comes with the box. Even this nice lock here, you can see. By the way, we do not only have this slider here to lock already, we have an additional hole here, for example, for a key lock for some extra safety. Unboxing and preparing is just a matter of a couple of minutes. Just take all the parts out, remove the styrofoam. And so here's everything, all the nice parts. Of course, comes also with the instructions manual. And we have the letters which you find in the instructions manual imprinted on all the parts. And then we put all the parts together. We start with the bottom plate and the sides. Just give a nice slap from the side. And as you can see, it has a really nice hold already. And to connect the remaining parts, you can either use a plastic hammer or your fist. But it's not recommended to hammer from the top. You don't have enough power. Do it from the other side. So actually we want to flip it around to have the bottom on the side and then use the hammer from the side. You can also work a little bit from the inside, help a little bit. And then here the back in the exact same way. And what we see here, it works much better when we are using our fist instead of using a plastic hammer. You can see definitely try to use your fist. Now put it into an upright position. Time to attach the top lid. You can see 3 openings in the back where we have these hinges which we need to align, and then give a nice push also from the top to just push it down also here and on the left side. And now time to add the gas damping open closing mechanism, and that's really the only moment where you need a screwdriver. Same thing of course on the right side, and also down here electric drill or screwdriver can definitely help. Just make sure that you're using it on a very low torque. And so it's actually already finished. Easy to open, and it's super stable, has these metal reinforcements not only here but also here, and I think even in the back. And you can see what I've been able to fill here inside. Really a lot of pillows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was only very loose, and I've even been able to store 2 of these full-size cornhole gaming pads. That's the second one here. You can see what I've been able to put here inside. This thing is really large, can store so much stuff here inside. And we had a huge storm with a lot of rain overnight, and now I've checked, everything was still fully dry. You can also see the nice damping here on the left side and on the right side, which keeps the lid open or closes it slowly like that. Just put it fully down, lock it again, and then you can even use it as a really nice bench, and it's absolutely not moving, not a bit. I can tell you, it's absolutely super solid, super stable with this metal reinforcement inside. And it's an absolute beauty with this style. Comes even with these handles here on both of the sides. Yes, style is an absolute awesome thing. One of the most beautiful deck boxes I've ever seen. No doubt about that. Not only regarding the pattern, but also regarding the color. So it's more like a grayish one, which looks much more modern, I would say, compared to these brown deck boxes. Also really important that we have these feet here, so if we have some water underneath from rain, it could dry. So most of the stuff really looking good. So I mean, what's really awesome here is that we don't have to screw as much as with larger deck boxes. I've assembled just recently 260-gallon deck box, and it took me so much longer there with so many screws to add. Here it was much easier, but still it needs a bit of experience, I would say, or just take a little bit of time or have a helping hand. Other than that, what we have to know when we close this thing, I mean, you can see that here it's not a huge damping effect. I wouldn't say zero damping, but definitely rather minimal. And you can see here the fit. I don't know if it's caused by the floor here, but it's actually a new one, should be pretty much straight leveled, and so probably the lid is a little bit off center. I don't know. Usually just have to push it fully down. You can see, so like that I can't lock it. I really have to push down here first, and only after that I can use this slider here. And also very important to know, I've been looking up the material. I think here's the recycling icon, says clearly PP and definitely not HDPE. I don't know if you can see that when I go a little bit closer here. I mean, PP definitely not a bad thing, but I've had already different storage boxes outside, and overall the clear winner was usually HDPE. As far as I know, PP is a little bit more heat resistant, could be important in the south. But regarding wear and tear, overall, HDPE, of course, superior on the long run. So maybe this could last 5 years or so with HDPE, maybe 10 years or even more. That's the thing which you have to know. Other than that, there were no real problems, and it's definitely a beautiful one, definitely more beautiful than the other one which I had, the 260 gallon, the brown one, which was HDPE. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this deck box, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.